Hey everybody, you are about to witness a phone-based technical support scammer. These scammers tend to state they're represented from Microsoft, Windows, or any other big name company, when in fact they're not. The goals of these scammers are typically to lure an unsuspecting computer user into thinking their computer is hacked or infected, and state they are calling to fix your computer. They will either present a spoofed web page, commonly mocking the Windows blue screen or other error message with a phone number to call. Others just call people at random, suspecting they will have a Windows computer for them to log into. These users commonly have you run software from LogMeIn, Ammyy Admin, Teamviewer, or other remote access clients so that they can gain access to your computer. Once the scammers have access to your computer, they will either A, run a fake virus scanner, or B, run a tree command in command prompt and type a fake advisory message to spoof the command prompt as being a virus scanner. These scammers will also open things like Event Viewer, MSConfig, System Information, and Task Manager to use these utilities as a way to trick you into thinking your computer is infected. They will commonly disguise otherwise normal things as problems. Many people will fall for this as they do not know that these things are fake. Then, they will either direct you to a garage-made webpage to show you their company and what they do, or type out their information on Notepad. In either situation, they will then list their support plans and request personal information from you, such as your full name, street address, payment information, etc., so that they can scam you. The computer you're about to see is a virtualized environment with the OS running within a virtual machine. Do not try to do this yourself unless you know what you're doing. Never hand out personal info to someone you don't trust. Basically, I played off as a regular Joe who doesn't know much about computers. This way they would think they lured me in. Once they ask for payment to fix the problem, I spill the beans on them, letting them know that I am a technician and they are attempting to scam me. Hope you all enjoy what you're about to see, and don't fall for these scams. Hey everybody, today we're having another look at another one of these so-called tech support scammers. Here we have an image. This is actually pretty interesting. It's from the North Carolina Consumers Council. It's one of their articles, and apparently this scammer is trying to play as Time Warner Cable, basically saying Time Warner Cable Internet has detected vulnerabilities on your computer, and we're letting you know you need to call this number for immediate assistance. Now this pop-up is from, or at least the date on this pop-up is October 15th, and it's November 1st. Not sure if these people are still around or not. Now this isn't the actual web page, but you can see what's interesting. Again, sort of like the video I just made where the number was actually out of service. Their fake message was, it was a knockoff of the blue screen of death. And you can see here is another knockoff of the blue screen of death. So yep, you can see, well, as I mentioned, not on the actual web page. Let's see. You can just look at this URL at the top and see. It's actually a .com address, but look, it's support.com-24hour.com. A really, really suspicious address, and it's real funny how basically it's like it figures out your ISP, which I'd say in the Durham, North Carolina area would be probably Time Warner Cable, and a number to call. So just for fun, and two things, for fun, and also to raise awareness of these scammers. We're going to see if this number is still in service and have a little fun with these guys. Okay, everybody, let's go ahead and give this a go. There's a exploded view, which I'm not going to type out that whole entire URL. But we have this number here, so let's see what these people have to say. which, by the way, this is a virtual machine.
If you are experiencing technical difficulties, press 1 for an agent. Press 2 for no assistance and to be disconnected.
Please hold for the next available agent.
Thank you for calling technical support. This is Mike. How can I help you?
Yes, I got this pop-up on my machine saying serious security threats have been detected on your computer.
Alright. And how long this this problem coming, ma'am? How long is it?
I'd say just about a day now or so.
Alright. And what were you doing that time you got this warning, this message?
I was just browsing the web, just looking at stuff online.
Alright. Don't worry. I'm here to help you out. So can you tell me, ma'am, what is the exactly message on the computer screen so I can help you out?
I'm sorry, what's that again?
Can you just go ahead and read it out this message for me so I can help you?
Sure. It says, warning, Time Warner Cable Internet LLC customer from Durham. Serious security vulnerabilities have been found. Call 888-725-5216. Press 1 for immediate assistance.
Alright, don't worry. I will just go ahead and fix the problem. So can you see that your computer keyboard?
Yes,
Okay, on the keyboard, sir. Okay, which computer you have, sir? This is a Dell computer, HP, Lenovo, Apple, which computer?
It's actually not a brand name. It's not a brand machine. It's a custom build.
Alright. And how old is it? Any idea?
Not really sure.
It's your computer and somebody else's computer?
It's my computer.
Alright, so on the keyboard, sir, you will see window key, like a word select key. Just press it and hold it down that key.
Yeah.
Along with letter R. R is in Romeo. At the same time,
Yes.
together.
Yes, and it brings up the run prompt.
Alright, on this run box, type it www. L as in Larry.
Yes.
M as in Mary. I as in ice cream. #1.com.
So www.lmi1.com.
Right. Now click on OK.
Okay.
Now what is appearing on the computer screen? Let me know.
It is LogMeIn Rescue.
Okay, and the part of that, anything else can you see?
It says enter your 6-digit code.
Okay, it is asking you the security code.
Uh-huh.
Alright, let me generate for you.
Okay.
That way I can provide you. You can put that 987
987
401.
401.
Right, click on it, start download, hit on that.
So again, that's 987401.
Yeah.
Okay.
Click on it, start download.
Okay.
Now what you see?
It is downloaded support LogMeIn Rescue.
Alright, click on that.
Yes.
Now what you see?
It says this site called Safeway Technologies. And it says a support representative will be with you shortly.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna send you the notification on your computer screen. See that? Click on OK.
It says SFPL71 would like to perform one of the following actions on this computer, including the following: control or view your desktop, view system information, transfer, delete, overwrite, or copy files and folders, reboot, run scripts, deploy rescue calling card, invite technician for collaboration.
Alright, click on OK.
Okay. Screen just went black. Okay.
Thank you very much for doing all the things. I really appreciate that, your time and patience.
Uh-huh.
You can see me, your pointer is moving like a dancing
Yes.
on the computer screen. See that?
Uh-huh.
That is me, your support representative, okay?
Okay.
And now, which was the warning comes, okay?
Okay.
Why you are having the warning? Because, can you let me know, what were you doing that time you got this warning message?
I was just browsing Google.
Alright, and that time it came out, right?
Yes. Uh-huh.
You understand that?
Mm-hmm.
Like this, right?
Yes, that was actually something else though. I wasn't using Internet Explorer.
Alright, just be online. Okay, according to that, then when you are trying to download, when you are browsing your internet, that time you click on some suspicious link by mistake, and after that this is coming in front of you. See
Uh-huh.
what's wrong here? See. OXOOOOC is driver upload date without cancelling pending operation. See that?
Uh-huh.
Your BIOS, yeah, this is the registry failure, and as you see that your computer is pretty old, okay?
Okay.
This is a computer and it's pretty old. That is the reason you are having this warning, because something wrong with this computer and your network. And ma'am, okay, am I speaking to Mick?
Yes.
Okay, Mick, what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna scan this computer so I can let you know
Okay.
the exact problem. And as we know that your system driver is gonna expire here because you did not upgrade it. And this is your Windows 7 computer, am I right?
Yes, Windows 7.
Yeah, that is the reason you did not upgrade it. Your Windows system configuration and system drivers. And something wrong happened here. That is the reason you are getting this one in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
Just be online. Wait for a while. So
And what is it doing right now?
I'm sorry, what is going on?
Yes, what is going on right now?
Right now scanning is going on. Computer scanning.
Okay.
And let me know, so what uses you use this computer, what you do?
Just a little bit of web browsing, that's about it.
Web browsing for what? Like
I mean, just
what
a little bit of anything. What happened to the command prompt? It just went away.
okay, okay. So do you know what is system configuration?
I'm sorry. You're going where now?
Do you know what is system configuration?
The system configuration,
Uh-huh.
as in hardware, software.
It's a software, it's a computer driver, computer securities application.
Not sure what you're referring to.
Okay, just be online. Let me check it and I can tell you, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna check it, your security. See?
Uh-huh.
We talk about your security which is gonna expire here. That is the reason your computer and network both have been infected. See? Now, this one, a master security for this computer.
Uh-huh.
Network access protection. See? Network access protection agent service is not running. Let's turn it off. See here?
Uh-huh.
This is the master security for every computer and every computer's network, which is going to expire here. That is the reason you are having such kind of the warnings for this computer.
Okay.
Now let me check it what other system drivers say, because it is the security only, it is protecting your computer network. So let me check it. Oh, it's completed now. You can see here.
Uh-huh.
See that some very bottom something is you can see here. See?
Okay.
Some news frozen in this computer. Your network is infected. System configurations expired. See here?
Uh-huh.
Do you know what is called system configuration, which we were talking about? And your drivers uploaded without cancellation, it's payload. Okay?
Okay.
So I'm just gonna tell you what is it. You can see that here in front of you, so you will get understanding.
Uh-huh.
See here system driver.
Yes.
Click on here, so you will get to know what is it.
Let's see.
Gonna refresh here, okay? So just wait for the while.
Yeah.
Okay, see that your system drivers. These are the system drivers.
Uh-huh.
These are the running. This can see that all the applications which is gonna expire here. Stop. See, very bottom.
Okay.
These are the system drivers which is gonna expire here. That is called system configuration. That is the reason you did not have any security, and it's gonna be expired here. See here.
Uh-huh.
You also get some kind of the warning. See that critical warning here?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Critical warning. You get it sometimes, but you ignore that sometimes as well. You did not see that ignored here? Ignored?
Uh-huh.
Ignored?
Yeah.
That is the reason, because you are having some warnings, because your computer is pretty old and your service is going to expire here. Okay? The main concern is that, so can your network security is not running, network access protection going to expire here.
Uh-huh.
So what we need to do so we can protect you, okay?
Okay.
The main concern is that we need to renew the services. Only that way we can help you out, because it's your computer and it's pretty old. Some bad connections they are trying to connect with this computer. That is the main reason.
Okay.
So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna tell you, okay, be online.
Okay.
I'm just gonna type it here for you.
Alrighty.
Once I will renew the services, everything would be accurate. So is that okay with you?
Yes.
Thank you. Now you see that scan result. And you do not have any idea like how old this computer?
Not really sure.
Alright.
Maybe 3 years, maybe 3 or 4 years old if it has 1 to 7.
Actually, when you buy this computer, and with the computers, you have paid already for the securities, okay? And now your service is going to expire here, so you need to renew that. And when we scan this computer, what we got, I'm just going to note it down. Do you know, sir, what is called your network? Any idea about that?
I mean, regarding my network?
Uh-huh.
What exactly are you asking about the network again?
No, do you have any idea about your network, what is called your network?
Yes, I know about my network. Mm-hmm.
So the network which you have, some unknown people, they are trying to connect on this network.
Okay.
That is the main concern, your network is infected. And I will just gonna give me the moment, okay, so I can tell you about the network as well, what it's called, right?
Right.
Now see, some security applications not running here. So see that, it is MIC, right?
Yes.
Okay, MIC, so now you can see that how many people they are on the network, they are trying to break your security. And how they can misuse, because you did not have security and it is expired here. That is the main concern, alright?
Okay.
Only 2 people. You can see active connections here, MIC, right?
Yes. Uh-huh.
And what is your internet IP? That is called 192.168.254.128. okay?
Okay.
And talk about foreign address. Do you know what it means of foreign address?
Mm-hmm.
Let me know what is it.
I'm just watching what you're doing here. What exactly are you trying to...
Foreign address,
So how are we going to fix this?
foreign, I'm telling you, just give me the moment. The foreign address, that is the means of foreign people. They are from internet.
Uh-huh.
So everybody is connected to the internet, and on the internet, some bad people are, and some good people, right? Like you are the good people.
Uh-huh.
Some bad people also located in your network, right? In your internet.
Right.
Whenever you use the internet without any security, yeah, your service is going to expire at that time. Some bad people, they can also reconnect your network. And once they do, if they got your IP address, only that way they can connect you. See your local IP address, 192?
Uh-huh.
This is your IP which they are connected. And if we talk about the status,
Uh-huh.
it's been established to this computer. See established?
Yeah.
That was the main concern. They has been established to this computer, and whatever they want, they can do that. So let me just go ahead and type it here for IP. The IP address is 192.168.1. This is called your IP address, which should be protected 24/7. If your IP is not protected, that is means anybody can connect you. Either your computer is turn it off, shut it down, doesn't matter. But they can do that.
Mm-hmm.
And do you know what is called Zeus Frozen, which is inside this computer?
Uh-huh.
It came from the network,
Yeah.
admin internet.
Uh-huh.
Any idea about Zeus Frozen?
It's a pretty nasty virus.
I'm just gonna see you. See that it is your internet, right?
Yes.
If I'm gonna type it here, Zeus Frozen, I click on here, what is coming? See that.
Okay.
I click on here, first one, right?
Yep.
Now Zeus is what? See? Malware.
Yeah.
Now if we talk about the detections, see that detections and removal.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna highlight for you, so you can just go ahead and read it out this paragraph about that. Go ahead and do that.
Okay. I'm just reading it to myself.
Okay, so this is, it is very difficult to detect even up to date antivirus which you have and security software. And why? Because it hides itself using some technique.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what is actually Zeus can do? See that. This is a Zeus about the paragraph about on the Zeus. You can see that here.
Yeah.
And basically, it is coming from internet, and it is inside this computer. Zeus is a Trojan horse malware package which is running for Windows version which you have, and it can do any malicious, any criminal task, and it can get all kind of information. More thing is that
Mm-hmm.
compromise over 74,000 FTP accounts. See?
Yeah.
So what is means of FTP account? You know that?
Mm-hmm. I see that.
No. I'm asking you, what is means of FTP?
FTP accounts? File Transfer Protocol?
Huh? Yeah, this is a protocol. You can also see that here.
Yeah.
This is protocol. They can use it and they can misuse as well. They can use this protocol to data transfer.
Uh-huh.
And this is inside this computer. That is the main concern. And what is it? Because your IP address is not protected, your service is going to expire here. Let me provide you the solutions here as well.
Okay.
We need to remove this Zeus Trojan which is inside this computer by Teams, and we need to remove it. And what we need to do, we need to block it.
Uh-huh.
Your network is impacted here, so we need to regenerate your network so that way we can help you out. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. The network will be secure. Some virus and malware found which is not be detectable with your antivirus, so we need to remove it and we need to block it as well. Okay.
Okay.
Once we will do that, after that what we need to do, I'm just going to tell you, we need to renew the system services. Okay.
Okay.
All the security applications, we need to renew that. And now come to the main point. This is called your IP address. The bad people, they are connected to that. What we need to do right now, we need to remove it.
Mm-hmm.
And we need to block that as well, okay?
Okay.
Now possibility is that if I can today remove it and I can block it, maybe and might be tomorrow they can reconnect you again after 1 week, after one month, after 1 year, right?
Uh-huh.
That time you need to call me again, right?
Right.
So what can I do? Here what we can do, we can hide your IP address. See that?
Uh-huh.
Your IP address will be hidden. That is the means nobody can connect you.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody can connect you because nobody can see your IP address, okay?
Okay.
Which you have IP 192.168. Once I will do that, then after that your network access protection, which is protecting your network,
Mm-hmm.
need to turn it on. We need to renew that as well, okay?
Okay.
And after that we need to install here not install, some basic things which we need to do so that way we can increase the computer performance.
Uh-huh.
It is called computer PC optimizations, and we need to remove all junk file, okay?
Okay.
Which is into this computer, we need to remove junk file.
Uh-huh.
That way we can do all the things. I'm sorry, spelling mistake. Now these are the some things which we need to do, and all the connected to one by one.
Uh-huh.
Now let me talk about man thing. What is the man thing here? This is called your network security, okay?
Okay.
It would be a latest one, network security. So now I'm gonna type it here, and after that, here pop-up blocker. Alright?
Okay.
I'm telling you what is the work of that two things here.
Okay.
This is the network security, which is hide your IP. It
Yep.
blocks this
Uh-huh.
of the people, and it only this is the security that it can regenerate the network, and it can block these kind of the things on
Uh-huh.
the network.
Okay.
Now, what is the work of the pop-up blocker? Think that on the internet, if you use your banking, shopping, Facebook, emailing, and whatever you use on the internet, so whenever you click any suspicious link, any virus link, then the pop-up blocker, it will block automatically for that. That means if you do anything wrong, it will block automatically. You do not need to do anything. This is a pop-up blocker, it will block that people automatically.
Uh-huh.
And for that, now let me provide you the solutions here. We need to generate the license key, and we need to renew the services, okay?
Okay.
And for that, we need to generate the license key as well as another name.
Okay.
And it's coming for the different times and durations. Last time you got for the 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
So let me tell you, you can go for the 18 months, you can go for the 36 months,
Uh-huh.
and you can go also for the renewing on the security. You can go also for that.
Okay.
Talk about the prices. This will, and the last one, the security which we can provide you only at the maximum,
Uh-huh.
much. And all the securities which you can see here,
Yeah.
always be transferable. That is the mean. In the future, if you buy anything new, computers, new laptop, new desktop,
Uh-huh.
you can also transfer the security to new computer, laptop, and desktop.
Okay.
And along with you will get the warranties here. I'm just gonna tap it here. You will get the warranty of your computer as well as your network. And along with you will get your technical support and unlimited software support with the transferable security.
Mm-hmm.
This much.
Okay.
So these are the some things which we need to do here. For that, we need to generate the license key here.
Okay.
your login. I will go ahead and do that for you.
Okay.
So for that, because license key generated under your name, it is Mick, right?
Yes, it's Nick.
Mick, may I know that how long you want to generate the key so that you will be protected for the longer time?
Probably the 60 month.
Alright, just go ahead and type your name, your phone number, okay?
Okay.
You need to type on your own. Just go ahead and type it here.
Okay. Well, first things first. Let me go ahead and tell you more about myself. My name is Nick. I am a certified technician with computers. I've been working on computers for about 10 years. And I just want to spill the beans and let you know that I am very well aware that this is very fake. This is a scam. Okay?
How could you say that? How could you say that?
Well, let me go and explain. You know, this website that you were referring me to. This is not even the same site that this is simply a fake blue screen of death. It is simply an image. It is simply a web page that tries to disguise itself as a blue screen. This is actually not even your toll-free number. This is somebody else's number. Basically, what I've been doing today. Let's go and reopen Chrome. Basically, what I have done is I simply did a support scam.
Alright.
You just do a Google search, images. Basically, I just located, so I can find it. It was in the Google Images. I just simply looked up the image, and as a matter of fact, I can go into history and probably get it easier that way. That's where I was at earlier. Okay. Basically, your page also looked like a blue screen of death, and it was trying to disguise itself as Time Warner Cable detected viruses on this computer. Truth is, this is a brand new virtual machine. This isn't even a real computer. Basically, this is set up just so that way I can see exactly what goes on when these phone numbers are called. Okay?
Alright.
Okay, let me just go in so I can locate where it was at, because I want to show you exactly how I got there. I was actually just running a Google image search and purposely clicked the image. Okay?
Alright.
Okay, that's not it. It was one of these, I do know for sure. There it is. It's this image here. If you look at it carefully, you can see how it tries to disguise itself as Time Warner Cable. Just as a fine example, another fake blue screen of death. This is not what the Windows 7 blue screen of death looks like. Does not pop up in a web browser, and this is 100% fake. The reason why I'm doing this is to raise awareness to my YouTube followers that to avoid these kinds of scams. Now, what you did earlier in command prompt, this is totally fake. I know exactly what you did here. You just basically ran a tree command, and it runs a directory of all the files on the computer. And while you were typing, let me just reopen command prompt to start from scratch again. You just basically did something like this. I typed this while the command was running. That's basically what you did. You just simply typed, and your computer is infected, your network's trash while that tree command was running. That is, command prompt is not a virus scan. These are simply files on the computer. That was not a scan. You're just simply running a tree directory of files on the machine. Okay. Now let's go ahead and look at system info. do exactly. Let's do it how you did it.
Okay,
Whoops, I'm on my host computer. Hang on just a second.
Kind of the thing. Go on.
I'll just go this way. I accidentally typed in my host machine. You know, basically, you just went to system information.
What do you want? Let me know once again. What do you want?
Well, but you know, basically, you just pulled up, you know, a list of my drivers, and we're talking about how some of them were stopped. You know,
I'm telling you here. See that? I'm telling you once again. Can you let me know how we are doing anything wrong here? See that? You have some problems, and we are digging.
Okay, listen. Just listen to me. Just listen to me.
Now let me speak.
This is a clean install of Windows 7. I installed it yesterday. Okay. And when you was looking in, basically, you're trying to coax me into thinking that this thing is actually messed up, and it's not. First of all, I purposely browsed to this image and knew right off the bat that it was a fake. A matter of fact, if we go back to Chrome and, you know, if we just go back to...
Okay, see that here. See that.
Okay, let me just...
You type it here, something is scam, right?
Yes, I typed in. Yes, I did.
Am I right? Okay, just see that. If you type it, anything is scam here, see that. What is the means of Apple scam? See?
Yeah, I see that.
See that images. If we talk about images, you can also get. That is the means Apple is scamming.
Sure. Yeah.
Now, come to the point.
You can type anything scam, you'll find articles about it. But let me explain. This is basically what I did earlier. I found the page that I showed you earlier, and it was actually the image was inside of an existing. See, let's just click back. And let's visit the page. This is what North Carolina Consumers Council says about your image here. This is obviously a scam, and basically what you're doing is the purpose of this is to try to trick unsuspecting users of Windows into thinking their computer is screwed up so that way they will hand you over these huge amounts of money, you know, like for example, like $301 for a 60-month thing. That's $301 is almost the price of a new computer. And basically, you know, as I mentioned, this is a virtual machine.
Mike, listen to me.
Okay, I'll listen to you.
Do you think that if anybody will provide you the services for upcoming 5 years, he will provide you the services free of cost? Do you think that really?
I'm sorry?
Let me know this thing. Only if you are going to provide me the services for upcoming 5 years, so should I go ahead free of cost, according to you, right? Am I right?
No, $301 is what you told me earlier for 60 months.
That is the same thing I'm trying to explain. If I'm going to taking care of this computer for the upcoming 5 years, everything which you have in this computer will be my responsibility. Your security will be my responsibility. If I'm going to put some security software here for the upcoming 5 years, then what I'm going to wrong here? You tell me.
Well, basically, I don't need any of this because I'm a technician myself. I can take care of my own computers, and I know for sure that this computer is not infected. It's not infected. You're not going to convince me. You may convince an average Joe who don't know squat about computers, but you're not going to convince me. And let me guess, you're probably in India right now, aren't you?
I understand that, but one more thing: if anybody is providing is a 5 years technical support and free software support for this time duration, and with the transferable security, so think that everybody will provide you free of cost.
If I was needing 5 years of support, I would go to a reputable computer shop down the road or Geek Squad or somewhere like that. Not somebody I have no idea who this is. How do I know that you're certified? I mean, because trust me, I've watched. Go ahead, show me.
Just give me the moment, okay?
Okay.
Okay, now can you tell me any branded technical support like Geek Squad? Is it fine for you, Geek Squad?
Anything be fine. Just feel free to show me.
Okay, do you know Geek Squad, Best Buy? Any idea?
Yeah, Geek Squad, Best Buy. Yeah, some of their guys don't even have CompTIA A+s. But my point is, many of you guys, because I spent the whole day yesterday watching videos of other other videos on YouTube of other technicians uncovering these scams, and most of you guys try to say that you're Microsoft certified and things like that when you're really not. At least you weren't running a trial version of LogMeIn Rescue. But as I mentioned, this I already know for sure this is a scam, and I already showed you why. If you read carefully what this site says, this is a site that is specifically referring to your image with the phone number that I called you guys with. I called you guys specifically to make this YouTube video that I'll be posting later this week. Which, by the way, this screen is getting recorded.
Okay, Mick, can you think that the scam people, they can speak to you? They will be speaking? No, but I'm speaking, man. Mick, we are the speaking. We are talking to you. We are trying to make you understand. If somebody is taking the 5 years and 3 years taking care of the computers, that we are providing the securities like antivirus, network securities, we are going to all the things for you, and for that, if we charge it, then what's the wrong? You tell me. Anything in this all over the world, anything you get free, let me know. Then I will agree with you.
Okay, let me explain. Let me explain. Again, let me explain. Basically, once you got into my machine, this virtual machine here, it's not even a real computer. You pulled up, various things like, you went into system information and pulled up drivers and were pointing out how all these drivers were stopped. That's perfectly normal. Not all the drivers are actually running. It'd be the same as going into my event viewer and showing me critical errors and warnings and errors and things like that. Perfectly normal. It's perfectly normal for a computer. Nothing to be concerned about. Again, and you went into command prompt and you ran this fake scan that pretty much all you guys do. You just pop up command prompt, go to like a long directory of files, run the tree command, and then type your computer or infections found while it's going through the tree. And once you type your message, you press Control-C to stop it. And then sometimes you change the color and make it red or white or whatever to make it look more scary to an unsuspecting user. You mentioned that you're trying to support my machine and everything, but listen, here's what I think about it. You're making up all this fake stuff about this computer. This is a clean installed Windows 7. I installed it yesterday. It's clean. Matter of fact, the only time I really started surfing the web with it today was when I looked up the image to call you guys to do this video. And I find it very wrong that you guys will take advantage of unsuspecting users and scam them of their money. That's exactly what you're doing. You're not. I mean, you try to make it sound like you're providing support for these people. No, you're not. You're just getting their money. Trust me, I'm well aware of this. People have called me saying, "Hey, I got this phone call from this person who's trying to say my computer's infected," when really it's not. And I'm sure some of you guys probably just look up in the phone directory and call this phone numbers at random, assuming they'll have a Microsoft Windows computer sitting there.
Oh, man, come on, man. I not call you. You are calling me. How could you?
I understand. But listen. The way your setup works is you pop up a fake blue screen of death onto the person's computer to try to coax them into calling you guys. So basically, instead of calling the person directly, you basically show a fake error message on their computer saying, "Hey, their computer has problems." And I remember you was looking at that other blue screen of death that was fake. That was from a whole different site, and you were trying to act like that was a problem with the computer. That was also a fake blue screen of death. This is, and as I mentioned again, the computer is a clean installed Windows 7. There's nothing wrong with it. I already knew that to begin with. And you're telling me all these problems with my network and the computer and this stuff like that. So I know it's a scam.
Nick, I understand, and I understand the concern as well, right? But the thing is that we are providing it a free technical support, right? We are providing each and everything. And main thing is that right now you called me. We did not call the customers.
I understand, but listen. I know I called you. That's because basically your setup is you throw out an error message that's fake, trying to coax the people into calling.
And let me tell you, man. No, right now you are talking to me. You are not paying for that, right? You know, it is also toll free. You are talking to me, continue. You are not going to pay. We are going to pay that as well.
I'm not going for it. I'm sorry. Now this. I already know it's fake. Even if it was free, I wouldn't take it. Even if it was free, I would not take it. Again, as I mentioned, this is a virtual machine. This is not even a real computer. I set this machine up with intention of doing videos like this to basically expose what you guys do. It's just so wrong how you would take advantage of people.
Come to the main point.
Just listen to what I have to say.
Whatever we are doing, that is a scam, right?
Yes, it's exactly what it is. You
Alright.
throw up a fake error. You throw up a fake error message on. You basically put a fake error message on their screen, saying, "Hey, your computer has problems. Call this number for support."
We are not responsible for any kind of the message. It's your computer. If you do something wrong, then it came out. We are not responsible for that. But yes, we are here to fix the problem, whatever you have. If we talk about the cleanup, you were talking about the cleanup. I understand that today your computer is clean up, right?
Well, to be honest with you, if I really wanted to clean my machine up, I have a very nice program that you can download for free. It's called Malwarebytes Anti-Malware, and I know, and that's trusted.
And whatever you have, man, the same thing we provide. We provide the license fee with the customer, okay? We provide the antivirus, and we also pay for that. If we pay for that, we provide the customer, then what the hell we are doing wrong? I did not understand something. If we are buying something from somewhere else, they're gonna put on the customer system, and after that we are taking care of that. And what is the how? How is it a scam?
Well, obviously, the North Carolina Consumers Council proves it right there with the webpage I showed you earlier. I'm sure you're probably still logged in looking at the screen. You can clearly see it says, "Be scam savvy. Beware of the tech support scam pop-up."
And everything you can see, you can type your name and you can find it out the scam. See that here, I can show you. See here.
Okay.
See that type is your name, right? Mix, right? And now you can see that it's scam. What is on the computer? See that? Is it you? No, not you are. See that? How could you say that, man? Come on, you are a very intelligent person, so you need to understand that thing.
Well, I know for sure you can look up anything and see scam, like computer scam, car scams, anything. You can look, there's scams with anything, but I understand you're trying to tell me that you're not another one of those scammers, but you've already proven to me. You basically, as I mentioned, I've studied this very well, exactly what you guys do. You started off you started off basically with a textbook example of how every other scammer out there is done. You tell the user to start a run prompt, and you basically you direct them to a site, usually LogMeIn, Teamviewer, or one of, any of the remote access clients out there, and you log into the person's computer. You either go into command prompt and run a tree directory search and play it off as a virus scan, or you open up Event Viewer and show the user all of the errors, which are perfectly normal for a Windows computer to have. Or you guys do one of those things to try to coax the user into saying that their computer is infected. And let me see. If you're going to play this off, it'd be mighty nice if you actually had a website with the prices and not just type down in a notepad, for goodness sakes. Some of these scammers have actual websites. Some of them, they basically pop up fake. They pop up fake for certifications. They just simply paste in Microsoft Certified as an image, saying, "Hey, we're certified technicians." And honestly, this. It's a scam. You're not going to convince me otherwise. And this whole conversation is getting recorded to be put on my channel, Cube Computer channel.
Yes, your mic is the same also. We are also recording for that, so don't worry. What I'm going to explain you here, now listen to me very carefully. A scam, what is the means of a scam? If I will hide you something, right? No, I did not hide you.
Yes, you play off a fake virus scan is what you did. You did a fake virus scan.
You cannot speak.
You did a fake virus scan acting like the computer was infected. You ran a command prompt saying the computer is infected.
I don't have any option. Now listen to me.
Okay.
The thing is that we are going to provide the services for the upcoming 5 years, and only for that we are charging. And it's not a hidden charge. I told you that how much you need to pay. If you agree with that, just go ahead and do that. If you don't agree, simply hang up the line, go to any local technician, and go to any showroom. They can do that for you, and they will also charge you. So don't think that anybody will do that free of cost. But if you go on a local technician, they will charge you more than more.
Actually, the technicians around here will diagnose your computer for free, and they will probably tell you that, hey, the guy you spoke to on the phone was making stuff up as he went, because that's exactly what you did. You made up stuff as you went. You went into command prompt and did exactly what almost every single other scammer out there has done. They basically go in and they run a tree directory scan of the computer and play it off as a virus scan. I already know this. There's nothing wrong with the machine. There's nothing wrong with the machine. Again, it's a brand new installed Windows 7 on a virtual machine. This isn't even a real computer.
My dear man,
This is a virtual machine.
what is the do you know what is the definition of a scam? That is the mean if somebody cheated you.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, and there's different kinds of scams.
Listen to me. Somebody calls you to get you all the information, like your personal information, like photos, emails.
Okay.
Banking.
Well, here, sir, think of it this way. Let's say I paid you the.
This is not a kind of a scam. This is not a kind of a scam. We are providing the services only for that we are charging. That is simple.
Okay, well, listen. Have a listen to what I gotta say here.
If you don't want, leave it, yaar. Why you are going to do that?
Well, just have a listen. Let's have a listen to what I gotta say. Basically, let's say that I went ahead and paid this $301 for the 60 months as you was advertising for a license key and renew the services. You wouldn't that be considered? Since this is not really real. This technical support is fake to begin with. I already know that. So you would have basically scammed the user out of money.
Just give me the moment, please. Please give me the moment. I really like to talk to you. You know that?
Okay,
Idea.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you. That you're telling me you're the scammer. Just give me the moment.
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, so now give me the moment here that you can get to know what we are. We are not like that.
Okay.
We are the limited one. We are registered in the university. So how could you say that? Okay. See that Geek Squad, I think you know very well this name, right?
Yeah, Geek Squad. I know about them.
Alright, so you know what the how they are doing? See that they're providing the customers a free software like a web root,
Yeah.
anti-malware, and click cleaner for the 1 year, and they're charging $200 and $300 for the 1 year.
Let's see. Let's see. Show me.
Let me tell you. You are telling me that thing. Let me explain you here.
Okay.
This is the Geek Squad. But the how they are providing you only, they are providing you the stick cleaner, they are providing you anti-malware for the 1 year, they're charging you only 250 and
Show me the price.
and they're not
Trust me, I worked at Staples Easy Tech for about 3 months. I know exactly what these plans are like.
Okay, just go ahead and see that. Go ahead and say that.
And I can tell you that like for example Staples Easy Tech would not even charge,
Okay.
monthly plan, 24/7 support, $9.99 per month.
Just see that. 9 for 9. That is $10 per month.
Yeah, that's $120 a year.
And only the set. Listen here.
Plus the
only the setup
yeah.
charge. How much? Plus setup charge. See that? Plus setup charge. $200 only for the 1 year. They're charging you and they're nothing gonna provide you.
Okay, well, let's think of it this way.
See that?
I threw Geek Squad out as an example, as they are considered one of the places that people do take their computers to. I personally don't recommend them or Staples Easy Tech. There are local shops around here that would charge you a lot less for support than that. And at least, that's for example, a Geek Squad. They are Geek Squad is a known brand. They act to provide support. How am I, I don't even know what your company is really. You're just, saying here, it's basically saying here, I'll give you this support for this price, but how am I supposed to know that you're legit?
So now, when you understand that, like for the 5 years, they will charge you like $1,200, $1,200, $1,200, $1,200, and for the 5 years, we are charging only $300. What is good?
But let's say, for example, a Geek Squad, at least we know that they're legit.
So how can you say that they are not a scammer? Then you could
Again, as I mentioned previously, when you remoted into this virtual machine, you did the same sequence of events that most of the other scammers have done. You open up a command prompt and you and you play off a fake virus scan. I mean, at least some of the other scammers that actually did compile a fake program that looks like a virus scanner, you did detect an example of a fake scam, and basically what you did would an unsuspecting user who does not know much about Windows and things like that would think that is legit. But myself, being in computers for over 10 years, I know that is as fake as can be. Because as I mentioned, you just went into command prompt. You just went into command prompt. And why you keep popping? Why you keep clicking?
All
right. Let's go to system root. System root. Yeah, it's basically what you guys did. You ran a tree command as a way that it would.
Okay.
Just listen. You ran the tree command to make it something that looked real. Make it look like it was doing a scan of something. And while it was doing that, you simply typed a message, like, let's see,
Right.
this computer is infected.
Do you think that who is? So now your computer is infected. According to you, if I can type it here, your computer is infected. So
Yeah.
the computer is infected, right?
No, you can. Anybody can type that. I could type it right now and say this computer's infected, but is it true? Not necessarily. I could type anything I want into this command prompt.
Okay.
I could say, while this is going, I could say it's sunny outside, but it's actually cloudy here. It's not sunny outside. I can type anything I want into this command prompt. It does not necessarily mean just because you type it, it does not necessarily mean it's true. And just trying to get my point across. I understand you keep trying to push your services, but as a technician, as a real technician with a certified technician, I'm not going to buy into that. And this is going up on my channel for my 6,000 subscribers to see.
Okay, so that's it. Okay, according to that, now let me explain you one more thing. Do you know who virus? You know virus very well, right?
I'm sorry?
You know that?
Linux?
It's called virus. Do you know what is virus? Do you have any idea about that?
About what? I'm sorry.
Okay, you see that AVS antivirus you have, right?
Yeah, AVG. Uh-huh.
Is that?
Yeah.
So now let me explain you very more thing. Who is creating the virus? You know that only the antivirus company like Norton, like Magazine, they are the companies they are making the virus. And you know that why? Because if they will make the virus, then people have to buy the antivirus. These are the companies they are doing that thing because that is the reason you have to keep the antivirus. You understand that?
Yeah, and my antivirus is free.
If you don't know, then how we can explain you? And you are saying that you are the scammer. We are the not.
You've already. I already knew y'all was a scammer before I even called. This is, and basically I played it off as, an unsuspecting user there for a while, so that way hopefully you would think you was getting a good lead on somebody to pay up and offer your services, as you call them. And as I mentioned, this is not, it's not legit. And I'm sorry, it's not legit.
I'm sorry too, but let me explain you one more thing here. We are providing the services and it is not a hidden charge. In front of you each and every charge what we are doing that. And one more thing, did you say that your computer is cleaned up today? So we don't know your computer is cleaned up or not. We have to clean this computer and for that we charge it. That is simple.
Well, if I want to clean the computer, I can just simply reinstall Windows. It's that simple. It's a virtual machine. I can just simply reinstall Windows on the thing, and I'll know for sure it's clean. Clean install. That's what I call a clean install. And again, this is a clean install. I installed Windows on this thing roughly a day or two ago, and I can tell you for sure it's a clean install. It's not infected like you say it is. You just simply popped up a command prompt and try to play it off as if it was actually infected. It's not running slow. It's not doing anything wrong. And you're trying to say all these different problems, how my network's insecure and all this kind of stuff. And again, speaking of which, I got one more thing to show you. NetStat, as you pulled up earlier. You know what NetStat actually tells you? Yeah, NetStat. It tells you the connections that your computer. It tells you the active connections that your computer is actually connected to. And you see, there's none right now.
Yeah, no.
It does not. It's not. It's not saying anything about being hacked or viruses, nothing like that. It's perfectly normal.
Okay, do one.
Depending on how many, let's say, depending on how many services that you have running, any active connections, like watching a YouTube video, for example.
See that here.
Yeah, NetStat.
No. Just wait for the while.
Okay, watch this.
Okay.
Yeah, we have one connection. Yeah.
You will see something. Yeah, you will see something now. According to you, nothing, but you can see that, and it's time waste. How could you say that? We are the scammers.
Yeah, it's just telling me the connections that my computer's connected to. This is perfectly normal.
That is the thing.
It's nothing to worry about.
I said that only.
A matter of fact, I know exactly what the third one is.
If you're not good, if you don't have the information, then you're telling me. How could you say that, man?
I know exactly the third one is. It's that's another one. My computer's on my network.
I understand that. Listen to me now. You are the technician, I understand that, but everybody is not a technician. You should know understand these things. If somebody is getting the services by the phone call, why is it wrong? They have to go in a local shop, they have to buy they have to carry the computer, and after that they have to go to that showroom. So if they call and they can fix the problem, then what's the wrong here? How we are doing wrong here? Let me know.
Well, basically, as I've mentioned it hundreds of times, and this video is like an hour long now. Basically, I mentioned that when you logged into the machine, you found all these so-called issues that are actually just normal things about the computer. Again, I've mentioned the command prompt thing hundreds of times, but basically, you looked at, you went to system information and looked up the drivers and things like that, and saw these stop drivers and say, hey, that's screwed up. That's your computer is messed up by viruses. And no, it's not. It's perfect. It's running perfectly fine before I called you guys.
Okay, you can do that for me. Okay.
And as I had mentioned, if this wasn't a scam, then this isn't the same blue screen. This isn't the same message. This isn't the same message that I called you guys on. I showed you that one already.
Alright.
Yeah?
According to you, make whatever you want. You can understand. You can just go ahead.
Here, I'll go to control panel for you and show you something.
You are.
Yeah, you went into Action Center earlier. I know.
You can just. No.
Windows Update. That's because it's a clean install. I haven't installed any updates yet. That's why it's notifying me of that.
I did not tell you like that point.
Yeah. Well, you were messing around with things in here and telling me how there was things wrong. I mean, I can go back in the video and look at it. As I mentioned, trust me, I provide support over the phone as well, and I can. And basically, what you guys are doing, you're making up stuff as you go. Starting with the fake blue screen of death that's basically in a web browser.
Wow.
A fake blue screen of death in a web browser, and you pop up a message saying, call this number. When the computer crashes, it's not going to pop up a message saying, call this number. It's going to crash and restart. This is, as I mentioned, as I had mentioned.
Now listen to me.
Okay.
Now listen to me. Okay, it's a really nice talking to you.
Mm-hmm.
It's already going to 1 hour, and I have wasted my 1 hour, right?
Yeah.
So I hope so. You understand I have to disconnect this call.
Okay.
But I really appreciate that your concern, and please change your mind because we are here to help you. Not like that, whatever you are telling me. If you have any issues, you can just give us a call, and definitely we will help you out for that.
Okay.
Something like that, and be patient, okay?
Okay.
Thank you very much for calling me. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
You do the same. Bye-bye. Well, that was long. That was very long. He just would not give it up. At all. Not one bit. I just went and disconnected my network just to ensure. And actually, let's go ahead and reconnect this thing to the network because I want to go ahead and fill out this survey while we're at it. And you know what's interesting, you can look back at this video, and yes, I kind of stumbled just a little bit while I was trying to pull up some things, but yeah, you know, when I get you know, basically when I get a little antsy about something, I do tend to get a little shaky with the keyboard and things like that. But let's go ahead and, you know, you can look back at this video and see exactly, you know, what was going on. Basically, he went into command prompt and run a fake virus scan. This is a practice that they all do. I don't know if I've seen one do netstat or not, but, you know, try to, you know, you saw how he pointed up. Let's go and get rid of this. Did not know that call would last that long. Wow. Whew. Anyways, you know, you may have seen a previous video where I attempted to call one of these guys off that blue screen I was showing in Internet Explorer. Basically, you know, he tried to play off the other fake blue screen as an error. You know, reading out the error codes and everything, and it's fake. And he tried to act like he wasn't a scam, and that's how they'll probably try to do. You know, some surprising things is he did not. He seemed to keep his cool. He didn't get upset and try to trash the computer, which, as I mentioned, you know, it's a virtual machine, so if they screw it up, I can just easily revert it back. Yeah, that is a fine example. That's a textbook example of a Windows tech support scammer right there. I mean, seriously. All right, let's go and reconnect this thing to the network. And I'll show you guys something funny. He couldn't even spell my name or scam right. You know, he kept using the point like, you know, you can look up anything about scams and hey, this is a scam, and you know, all this kind of stuff. Well, you know, and it's just like within command prompt. You know, I'll pull it back up again. Yeah. You know, I can type anything there, but doesn't mean it's really true. Yeah, it's just like him saying the computer's infected and whatnot. But yeah, no, this amazes me. And this is the sad thing that, you know, average Joes who don't know, you know, especially the elderly, and I'd say a lot of and I don't mean any offense at all here. I don't, you know, this is, you know, a lot of the elderly have a tendency to not know much about computers, and they would easily fall for something like this. I mean, and this is pretty much about as shady as it gets. You know, at least this person was running a non-trial version of LogMeIn. You know, at least they were running a trial version. I mean, yeah, not running a trial version. So let's go ahead and reload this page. Yeah, Safeway Technologies. Yeah, let's look them up. And see, there is actually a Safeway Technologies out there. But it's just like how the scammers try to play themselves off as, you know, Windows tech support. You know, like, look, for example, look, Better Business Bureau. New twist on scam tech support calls install viruses. Yeah, Safeway Technologies scam. Yeah. Obviously, guys, it was a scam. I knew it before I even picked up the phone. And this, I want you guys to take note of this information here. Because obviously, you know, this virtual machine is a test environment. You know, it's a virtualized environment. I would never do this actually on the Mid-Tower Deluxe or any of my computers. If you ever get an unsolicited phone call or get a message on your screen saying call this number or whatnot, just don't do it. Just don't do it. I mean, it's not legit. So, anyways, yeah, this is a knockoff of Safeway Technologies. So let's just go ahead and fill out this. Fill this out here. And I'll probably title this video Safeway Technologies Support Scam. And yeah. And really, I probably should report this to LogMeIn. But anyways, I think this is pretty basic enough. I went and sent the actual survey, and watch what I'm about to do here. I'm about to go ahead and revert this virtual machine back to its prior state. Let's go ahead and shut down. This is to ensure, you know, actually, hang on. I'm going to cancel because I'm going to actually save this notepad. I'm going to save this. So that way we can look at it in the future. Because I was paying really close attention when this person was remoted in, because apparently Explorer does have access to the Mid-Tower Deluxe, which is Cube Computer 1. So actually in here I'll just say it. I'll just call it scam.txt or Safeway scam. Safeway scam.txt. There we go. Simple enough. Let's go ahead and shut down. Now, which actually, I think it was right there. West player. Whoops. We're looking for Workstation Pro. And use the snapshot to restore. We're going to restore the snapshot. You notice I titled it Clean Snapshot. And the machine's going to now be restored. So, this is quite a long video. Hopefully you guys got a nice kick out of the Indian, Eastern Indian, freaking out, trying to change the story around, and hopefully keep me convinced that his services are legit. And this is a fine example right here of this is a pretty good scam, other than the fact that they didn't have a legitimate site to open in a web browser. They were basically knocking off a legitimate company's name. So, hope you guys enjoyed this long video. Have any questions or comments? Feel free to ask them. Thanks for watching.